What's up, blockchain? How y'all doing today? It's Mitch, Crypto Music, just coming at you with a quick video going to give you 10 coins for easy gains. So these aren't necessarily like the ones I think that are gonna 100x or anything like that. Just simple, easy gains, coins that are gonna move in your benefit. And now this would be great for setting up on bots. These would be great for diversifying your portfolio into things that have that are spring loaded and have a lot of strong fundamentals, or have recently taken a dip or something like that that has made these coins set to be gainers in the short and midterm. So coins I won't be going over today are these ones here that are up high for the past 7 days, like Leverage, Privacy Swap, Growth, KCC Pad, Tron Pad, Bull Perks. All of those would have been Orchid. Those would have been great calls last week. Who? Great call last week, not this week. This week we're going to be going over ones that have strong potential to do what these ones have done, which is make some serious gains in the past 7 days, 14 days, month, whatever. So first one on the list is going to be super no-brainer, and we're going to go from the no-brainers to maybe a little more speculative, but I think you'll see, we're not going to go deep dive onto any of this. This is going to be, quick blast through these. So Binance, they have a BNB 478 killer price. Right now, I think this is severely undervalued, especially when they came in with their own money market. What we've learned as of late is that money markets are the big separator between coins that fly, or L1s, chains that go up and have big pumpamentals, versus those that don't, because lots of L1s are setting up for, to lock up lots of coins, to lock up all sorts of stuff into different DeFi protocols. But if there's no incentive for builders to come over, we've learned they just don't come. It becomes a ghost chain. So there needs to be a money market incentives. And Binance just released a $1 billion money market gonna happen. Plus, not to mention, we have Cake launching their own NFT platform, Binance itself launching their own NFT platforms. All big things for anything under the BNB umbrella. So Binance coin very easily set to go up. Yes, this looks strong from here, but if we go to, year all-time date, we're easily going to hit this 643. I think $1,000 is easily in the cards. So we will see what happens here, but, simple, easy gains, I would think, minimum 20% and a lot higher from there. Next up on the easy gainers list is going to have to be Dash. Dash is nowhere near all-time highs. It's not even near its one-day high. It was at 190 earlier today, at 183. Not long ago, this thing was trading over 1,000 during the last big bull run. And yes, that was for a very short period of time, but we're nowhere near all-time highs, that's for sure. And even just getting up to the simple 400, easy 2x here, I think Dash is a no-brainer for some simple, easy growth. Huge, strong community, and, great governance, and Dash is digital cash. So highly is easy no-brainer here, in my opinion. Dash for simple gains. Moving on. Third up for simple easy gains, BitTorrent, BTT. BitTorrent is a long-term company that was bought by Justin Sun, owner of Tron. But BitTorrent has recently been, Justin Sun has announced to the world that BitTorrent is going to be their cross-chain compatibility solution for the entire Tron ecosystem. That includes all the coins under the Tron umbrella. Plus, with the BitTorrent BTT chain going to be cross-compatible, it's going to bring in assets from DOT, Avalanche, Ethereum, all those other things, making EVM, which is the coding standard that you have to be a part of, right? We've learned that anyone who tried to do their own thing and, build their own solution for EVM, they're not compatible with all the other stuff. They're not compatible with all the other chains. So you have to use, it has to be EVM compatible in order to basically set yourself up for those large pumpamentals. And that's what BTT will be for the Tron network. Huge, massive gains, and I think by the end of the month they are supposed to be launching this. So this should be a simple, easy gainer. Again, none of this is financial advice, but I think baked into the cards is BitTorrent number 3. Number 4, I'm going to have to give it up to Fantom. I know people are like, but Fantom has already pumped. It's already gone up so high. It's already near all-time highs. Yes, you are most certainly correct, and it is going to go a lot higher from here. I know, it may sound crazy. Max supply, 3 billion coins, but this supply here is actually, here's the reason. One, they have the money market, a money market, which is the way they've done it is like it's spread out. It's given to the builders. And so anyone who comes in and builds, they lock up a certain amount of TVL, a total value locked, and they're going to get from the Fantom Foundation, they will get coins, a bunch of them, and they'll be able to use those for different things. We just found out, okay, so Aave was like dragging their heels coming over to Fantom, and so Geist, this other company, just like built their own. There's so many huge whales and so much huge stuff going on Fantom. It's the funnest DeFi out there. It's the most lucrative. It's killer. They got Spooky Swap, Boo. There's so much stuff that's locking up Fantom that's going to cause this price to dramatically increase, not to mention the money markets that they have. So I see really bullish things coming for Fantom, and I think at $3 is baked in, and it's probably going to go a lot higher than that. So even though I don't like choosing coins that are already up, Fantom, in my opinion, is going a lot higher. So moving on from there, like them or hate them, hey, I get it, but we're here about money, not about what you may think or not think about a certain person. Hex has a huge whale, got a bunch of Hex unlocked. He's dumping it slowly over time. He's still got a few millions of Hex from what I understand to before this pressure is released. We did drop down to 21 cents briefly, but been hanging around 25 cents. This was at 40 cents just a couple days ago. Look, this is on the 1 day. Let's go back to the 7 day. 7 day, this thing was at 39 cents less than 7 days ago. 1 month, let's go back 1 month. 1 month ago, it was at 49 cents. Now, why am I bullish on this? Well, yes, there's a lot of weird things with Hex. There's weird things with the supply, and there's a lot of manipulation and games that go on in the crypto world. And, Richard Hart has called them out, but, maybe he's also part of them. I'm not here to dog on Richard or any of that good stuff, or whether you hate him or love him. I don't care. Hex is going up. Hex, maybe it doesn't reach $1 like a lot of people think, but, it's going to go up, like especially from here. And any Hex that you have, you lock that up and for the coming pulse chain, and you're going to get like double your money. So the fact that this is going to go up is kind of a no-brainer. There may be a little bit more downward pressure until this guy dumps away, and then we should see a nice spring back to 40 cents or so. Now, the thing with the dumps on Hex is it's very quick to rebound. You got frothing zealots. The power of community can't be overlooked. And, even though people may have problems with Richard or whatever, he's built himself a huge, giant community. And that community has an ton of money. And they are ready for pulse chain. They feed off Richard Hart, and Richard Hart is not really the one to let this die or go down too much. I think we will see. So there we go. Just went up to 26 cents, and I think there's gonna be a lot. This is an easy increase in my opinion. So Hex, easy money, waiting for you to grab it. Moving on. The next on the easy gainer list is for sure a sleeping giant. Now, they don't have a money market or anything like that, but they recently launched their own DEX. They've got hardware you can include that makes this thing one of the fastest, craziest gaming chains out there. And when gaming gets big, and it's gonna get big, HPB will seriously benefit from that. Also, NFTs, anything that needs serious speed, you can get some dedicated hardware to function in with this blockchain, and it does some amazing stuff. Not to mention the price is been seriously suppressed. We've had a little bit of bump as of late. They must have known I was going to make this video. Just kidding. So even in the one day when I wrote this down, I was going to put it out yesterday. It was at 13 cents even. We're at 13.7. So not a big bump, just a little tiny thing. It looks big because we're on the one day. But as you can see, we are, there's a lot of room left to grow here, even in the past 3 months. This is when they announced that they're launching that DEX. It went up to 21 cents. Back down at 13 cents now. I think this is a no-brainer, easy gainer. They got so much going on. They're super active on Twitter. They're always building their Medium, all of it. They're super busy, and I think this could easily revisit all-time highs as they start launching some of this stuff. So, a 50-cent HPB, that's no problem. That's not even touching, that's not even hitting all-time highs, let alone blowing past it. And these guys have been setting up. They've had their heads down. They do nothing but work. I've been following this chain for years at this point, and they just keep building. And I think that these guys are serious underdog and an easy gainer. So next. Okay, next easy gainer on the list is going to be HTR or Hathor. Again, not near all-time highs. Lots of stuff going on. You can build your own coin like that and start your own, create your own tokenomics, create your own systems, create your own like fan coin or whatever you want, a coin for anything. Super cheap, super easy. Anyone could do it. Not to mention they got lots of other stuff going on. This is a deep and interesting project with a super solid team, and the tokenomics, nothing super great. There's total supply 870 million. So current supply 180 million out there, 180.8 million out there circulating. Anyway, lots of stuff going on for Hathor, and I think they've got a lot of they got a big fan club. They got it all, and I think this is a serious sleeper. All-time highs were at $1.65. I think $1 is pretty well baked in, so an easy gainer with Hathor. Moving on from there, we're going to move over to EWT, another sleeper that is waiting to go up. Is going to benefit from the Polkadot launching and parachains and all that good stuff. We've got a little bit of we got a nice dip going on right now on the 1 day. Let's head over to the 1 month and have a look. We're kind of up for the month, but not too bad. Was at 1068 now. Earlier today at 1171. I think this will easily be smashing through those highs, reaching somewhere in these ranges of the $14 to $16. I think is a no-brainer, and we're at 1070 now. Lots of stuff going on with Energy Web. It's basically like, if you got power on this side of the country, got power over here on on this side of the province, and you want to like share those credits, move them around. There's lots of people who have tried to do this, but no one has quite pulled it off, and no one has gotten as far as Energy Web token. And I think with the Polkadot launching and all that good stuff, we're going to see some major price appreciations. Okay, moving on from there, we're going to stop by the Shadow Network. This has gone down quite a bit. This is on Polkadot. They didn't make a parachain for Kusama, though they did try, and they're not likely to get in the first rounds for Polkadot. But these guys have a lot going on. They're like huge major data moving around. There's a whole bunch going on here. I recommend checking out their website. We're not going to get into that right now, but the low supply here is beautiful. 2 million coins is your total circulating supply. 20 million by the time this thing is all done. This thing should easily be over $40, and was at $40 just not long ago. Look, we got some nice highs here, 57.96, and it hung around $40 for a long time. Then when everything crashed, it dropped down around $26. I went ahead and picked up a bunch then, and I picked up a little bit more at like 24, 25, and now I'm looking for a nice steady rise back up to the $40 range. So low circulating supply, and strong performance, strong fundamentals, strong out front team. So, looking good for these guys. Let's move on, and I think the next big one that's going to benefit will be the Darwinian commitment tokens. There's two of them. There's the Ring and Katon. I'm a little bit more bullish on Katon because Katon has this. You'll see 39.9 thousand circulating supply. Your total supply ever 77,000. That's extremely low. I love low supplies. Now this is a governance token, but Katon is needed. It's not like most useless governance token. You have to have this in order to stake your Ring. You have to have a certain amount of Katon, and you need it to vote. You need it for all sorts of stuff. You have to have it in order to stake, and so it's needed. It's not just a useless governance token. It has a super low supply. It's down. It's has an all-time highs around $238. We're currently at $82. I think over $100 for this coin is a no-brainer with the short amount of supply. People have to have it in order to stake. The Darwinia commitment that they're a very big play. They're not going anywhere. They're super out front. They got they're just big. I don't know how else to I should do a full review on these guys. They're so big, but I recommend looking into Katon and looking into the Darwinia commitment token network and everything they got going. Big things, and you can earn some serious money. They got like regular kind of giveaways in a way. Anyway, it's very interesting. But so simple, easy gainer Katon, in my opinion. Moving on. Now there's lots of coins I could have put on this list and other ones I wanted to put on here. XYO was a serious contender. ORN was a serious contender, and HND I think is actually, per X's is probably going to blow all these away. I wanted to put Pre in this list. I also was going to put Strong in this list. A lot of great coins out there and a lot of string things, but the one that is making the final cut is Pokedex, because it took another little dump down to 1896. Pokedex was launched earlier this year, and it immediately jumped out to around $30. It's re-hit that $30 and tested it a few times, but it should live above $25 in my opinion. There is a lot going on for this coin. It is going to seriously benefit from the Polkadot ecosystem coming on. This is not like a normal DEX. You will be able to run bots, do high frequency trading. This will be probably the fastest and most advanced DEX and liquidity provider out there, competing with ORN and everything else on the market. But it is big, and fast. They'll be able to take institutional money that no one else can and do high frequency trading on all that. It just went up a little bit from the 18 something, but I think even at $19, this is a serious no-brainer and a easy, easy gainer. That's why it's making the easy gainer list. So there you go. At least 10 coins, easy gainers, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, crypto music. I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip. I know there's a lot of coins that should have made this list but didn't, and they can't all make it. So appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one, and out.